go. Wrong order today. Hi guys, welcome on. Tiffany here of Tiffany Cosplay, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Cosplay. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator here on YouTube, and I am really tired today, so I apologize. We're also starting 30 minutes later than we normally do. I had to do a bunch of errands this morning, going to the pet store and some hardware stores, and change of plans with the gun, just slightly, still kind of the same as how we were planning most of it on our Monday stream, but certain materials were not available at the store I went to, so we're going to be working with what I got, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But thank you guys for watching. If you are new, I'd love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe to the channel. It is free. If you'd like to show extra love and support, as this is my full-time job, and financially help support, you can always join and become a member here on YouTube. This is a monthly subscription thingy where you get channel emotes, you get early access to all of my cosplay tutorials, you get discount code for my website, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So I'd love to have you there as well. And yeah, as a reminder, like the video while it is live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So yes. But welcome on, guys. Hi Foot, hi Angry, hi Wizard, hi Israel. Welcome on, everybody. Alrighty. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on the image over here, which is the MS Gundam Girl, Wing Zero, something like that. It's a long title. So my tired meter of I'm trying to give as much energy, but I'm like I'm down here today. So we'll see. Alright, so this is what we got. So same blueprint as Monday's stream. And again, once I'm done with this build, I'll have it available on my website. But originally I had planned throughout the whole body of this build, it was going to be made out of 1-inch CPVC pipe. And I forgot that Lowe's doesn't carry it. Home Depot does, I'm pretty sure, but I only wanted to go to Lowe's. And they only had 3/4. So we're working with that. So slight changes. Some of our EVA foam thicknesses will probably change a little bit just to accommodate for this, but it'll be basically the same plan. And I've already gone through and marked where we're gonna cut it, as well as I have all of the adapters for it. So yeah, but this is basically how I have it. Is the top section of the barrel will be here. Then we have male and female adapters, which screw together. I always like using metal threads over plastic ones just because they work better. Also, with the weight of this, it'll add and make it feel a little bit more balanced. But really I could have just done a connection fit and it probably would have worked just fine. But oh well, we're gonna overkill it. So it's gonna go here, and this piece right here, we're actually gonna end up making it so it's just a little bit wider, just to cover that up. The threads will end up being this part, and then this part will cover, and all of this will be encased with foam. So that's that first part where it splits. The next part, I will move this down slowly. I'll try to move it, but so you have the adapter here, and then this one's gonna go all the way down to here, which we're gonna cut it, and then the next piece is gonna come into play, which is this one. Go that way. There we go. So yeah, this is the next piece. So instead we're coming down to 1/2 inch CPVC pipe, and this one is just gonna be a friction thread fitting, which is kind of how I did the Amazon blade. And so where this one cuts, this part's no longer, and this one will insert into here and just fit in there by a tight fit. And then that one can go away. And then here, this one we have that it's gonna cut here. So it'll be here, cut into there. I have these 90-degree elbow joints. The 45 one, it ended up making it way too over, so I decided to do it with 90, and then the bottom piece will come into here and then cut. So we have a really nice firm handle and a good base throughout the entire piece. But that's pretty much all of the bone structure for this gun that we're gonna be using. It's probably a little bit more complex than what it needs to be just with these parts, but these are my trusty little fitters that have never let me down. So yeah, the only thing that I have not, like, I plan on using magnets in one spot, but we'll see. It may turn into Velcro because I find that easier. So. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. First thing is I need to cut these pieces, so we'll go to my workbench and cut those real quick. Then we'll start gluing pieces together with epoxy, if my epoxy is not dried up, because we have a habit of that happening. And then we'll start cutting the foam pieces, so I'm excited. Check, check. There we go. Weird. Okay, I don't know where I left off. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, the third webcam is plugged in, and sometimes that causes one of the things to have issues. But yeah, I was saying how I do this for most of my prop builds, but I don't know what I actually have streamed of them too much, because it just depends on whatever I'm working on at the time. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, if there's ever mic issues or camera stuff, just let me know. Mic is dying, yeah. Alrighty, good. Hi cute, welcome on. Hi Honey Pro, welcome on. So let's move over to the workbench. If you are here on Instagram, go to YouTube, because that's actually where I am talking to everybody. So if you have questions, leave this and go to YouTube, because I'm not answering on Instagram. So yeah. Okay, let's switch to this one. And then it'll just be a few cuts. Because my phone is here, I won't actually be able to read chat right now. But yeah. Refresh and stop. It won't be too loud this time. Hopefully y'all aren't like dying from it. Actually, I have my other phone. Let me see. Is it alive or is it dead? It's probably dead. Most likely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead. I saved my other phone and it's like, no. Alrighty, so over here we go. But yeah, if this is your first time seeing my workbench, I used to be a jewelry designer, so all of my tools are actually specifically for jewelry designing. So this is a workbench, and why buy other new stuff when you have stuff that works? So I would just use this. Yep. Let's see. Camera working? cool, making sure. Put my hair up. Just reading. Alright, good, good. It's actually nice that we downsized the type size. 1 inch is always really hard to cut by hand. You typically have to add a knock to it with a file, and we'll still do that a little bit just to help start them. Which drawer are you? There we go. Let's not fall this time. Ooh, I can keep it here. That works. Alrighty. We'll cut some of the smaller ones first. Won't take too long to do this. Okay, there's that one. Knock off some of the fray. And then the next one. Off the fray on this one. That's our first piece done. Move it over here. Yeah, y'all can see me on this for a second. Oh yeah, instant reminder of safety equipment. You're in lunch, so you have to chat on your phone. Sometimes chat gets screwy done. Yeah, hopefully you're having a good day though. I know most people like to come on their lunch breaks and say hi and oops. For us starting later today, the lunch break is gonna be missed by a lot of people, unfortunately. And I will have a tutorial for making these. That's what I'm setting up currently. Here you go. You can go. Record. There we go. Okay, next one. Alrighty. Yeah, with this, we have to cut everything twice because we're making 2 identical guns. Okay, and the next one. the two larger ones. So these we'll put here. Wings are gonna be huge. Yeah, I'm excited for them. Hi, just great. Welcome on. Keep you open and tab while you work. I've been busy, so yeah, all good. Now for the larger ones. This one we're gonna do. We'll see if I need to do a file notch first. I have a dress form and it's in the way. There we go. Nope, we're good. Cut. And one more on this one. Over there. And that one's done. We've got one more to cut. Alrighty. That's it for cutting for our pipes. There is all of our pieces. I'm gonna real quickly go wash my hands.
Cheers guys, thanks for watching. And catch up on chat a little bit. If you're on Instagram, I'm actually streaming on YouTube, so leave here and go there. Yeah. This costume would be without a handler. Oh yeah, no, definitely I will have a handler for this cosplay. This is not a solo one whatsoever. The Buster Evil, yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, when I was talking to her first about my interest on doing this one, she's like, I'm more excited for Thor than this one. I'm like, why? Don't you like the design? She's like, yeah, it's really cool, but I'm just thinking how much I'm going to have to carry of this cosplay when we go from point A to point B. Like, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Because she'll have all the camera equipment too, so yeah. No, sawing, you never want to wear gloves. Also, please don't comment on safety for me. I have a degree in this, so specifically the jewelry stuff, so I'm good with safety. Yeah. But gloves when working at a workbench and with Dremels and stuff, you never want to wear long sleeves. You don't want to wear gloves because anything that is rotating, if it picks up on the fabric, it can actually rip it off of you and cut you. You can have a lot of issues, hence why we have the face shields and all of that. I've had pieces too with sanding, with working with metal. Even if you're wearing a face shield, your piece, like the sanding drums, from so much friction over time, they destroy and it'll break off and fly in your face, even foam. We've had that happen live on stream, so yeah. I know skills, Pokemon. Yep. Yeah, also remember, your camera angles are different from my angles. So what you see is not what I see. Alrighty. So now we should have all of our pieces cut. So just gonna assemble everything. And I'll have to go and file a few of the edges. There. Caspian, welcome on. How are you? Oh, also a reminder to the mods. Don't forget about the Vegeta photo shoot to do those images and not be too obsessed with Thor. Okay, that one. So this one will then have this, which goes into here, and then finally built Ches that fountain he's been asking for. What now? Okay. So that one, and then this will be inserted into here, which will be our friction one. We'll have to really wrap that part, but that should be all of the pieces for this gun so it can fit inside a suitcase. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. Also, I don't know if I can take a picture while this is live. I'm gonna see. I don't know if that did anything or not. Did it knock it off? I'm still going. Okay, well, I managed to do a picture, so that works. Try to get that after work. I know y'all like that, so. Okay. Figured been doing, oh no. This one, this is more for like electrical stuff, where PVC is for plumbing more, but okay. I'm happy with this. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me make sure we have everything for the next one as well. Awesome design, can't wait to finish part. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I know y'all are really good at the photo shoot stuff, like editing, or not editing, but going through and marking which one's your favorites, but I'll notice some of y'all liked one photo shoot over the other that I said like released second, so. Yep. Yeah. I saw that message, Real. Is the chat weird for anyone else? Let me see. Let's see if anything's different. I switched to normal live chat instead of top chat. Yeah, I don't see anything different, so I don't know if there's messages that I'm missing. Yes. Okay, next part. Let me get a file out. I used to keep a file in here. Guess not. So I'm just gonna knock off some of the burrs at the end. Now we've got some exciting stuff happening soon with a few things behind the scenes that even my moms don't know about. Wow. In live, but kept missing a lot? Not sure. Oh, actually, I know what it is. This might be a my end thing. Give me 2 seconds. I kind of forgot to put Chesbot on. My bad. Yeah, so if y'all did any subs or any notifications whatsoever, I have not heard them. Sorry. Okay, let me... Okay, we should be good now. Sorry, that might fix the problem. Maybe. I forgot to have my thing open. Oops. Foxy, welcome on. How are you today? Excited for it? Yeah. Yep. Hi, Dragon. Welcome on. Dynapin, yeah. Cliff, welcome on too. Yep. Yeah, we're continuing work on the guns today. We just cut all of the pieces and I'm just kind of roughing up, getting rid of some of the burrs off. Okay, one's good. Fingers crossed, yeah. So 1,000 subs. Yeah, we're not that type of channel. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Be nice, but yeah, that's not. I haven't even heard. I know that at one point they were talking about having it where you could gift subs on YouTube, like you can do on Twitch, but I haven't heard anything else about when that is gonna be announced. Let's see, can I do this so y'all can kind of see better? I have a trash can below.
wait, sorry. I'm thinking subs like Twitch. I'm talking about members. I still get that so mixed up. Even though I've been on YouTube platform now for what, 6 months, 7 months streaming? Since we switched from Twitch, and I still have it all mixed. Okay, that one's done. Yeah, we're close to 15,000 on YouTube, which is cool. A lot of it comes from my reels, though. So I've been trying to do a bit more on there. Hey, it worked this time! Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, Dragon. Hi, sub. And welcome to our community. Glad the notifications are working now. Oh, if you missed it at the beginning of the stream, so when I went to the store, they did not have the size that I needed. So we're having to change a bit of my design because normally, so I'm not working with PVC, it is CPVC. It's a different material and they have different fittings. So if you ever see me, like I typically don't work with PVC. So if you ever follow in a tutorial and I say you need these type of fittings like this is not available for PVC, only CPVC. So yeah. But at Lowe's, they did not have a 1-inch size. They only had up to 3/4. So I think I always get confused between Lowe's and Home Depot when I get my stuff. Lowe's is where I get my Plasti Dip because they have gray, where Home Depot doesn't. And then Home Depot, I'm pretty sure, is the one that I get my piping from that goes to 1 inch. But I went to Lowe's today instead. So we're just working with what we got. Yeah. Clip. No, I don't have holes in my jeans today. Y'all are always fascinated with them. I think it was Angry made a comment on one of the reels that I read last night about something with my holes in my jeans and I transformed and then I had armor over them or something. I don't remember correctly. It just made me laugh. Okay. There. 2 there. And then there. So there. Making sure I'm keeping them all together. And then the other side. YouTube's been trying to push shorts, guess it's working out pretty well. Yeah. Well, it was really, YouTube a few months ago was really good for doing shorts, where every video was like tons and tons of views. Now it's kind of, they've messed up their music stuff. So their music recommendations never changes. And then it's just a weird thing. Also, they only let you do 15 seconds of the music. So if you have a short or a reel or whatever it's called, I think it's shorts on YouTube, and it's more than 15 seconds, the music and audio shuts down. Same with if you are doing a video that you have your voice talking, if you put music over it, there's no more background sound. It completely gets rid of it. So they've got issues with it working correctly. But I know some of y'all have commented saying like, oh, your video messed up. It doesn't have sound. Well, it's because YouTube doesn't let it have sound after 15 seconds. When I do like a longer upload of a 60-second one for an advertisement for a tutorial or something.
only wears striped jeans. This person is an imposter. Imposter! I know. I have 2 pairs of jeans that don't have holes in them. Thank you very much. Otherwise, I think I have like 5 or 6 other pairs of jeans that all have holes in them, and I like having holes in my jeans because they're comfy. And I'm in Texas, and it's stupid hot all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I do read y'all's comments on YouTube when they come up. I just have not responded to any of them in a month and a half, I think. Tiffany is how much you for the wish. Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome from that. I'm glad it worked. That was probably showcasing my first weapons I made. So I've been doing a series throughout all of my platforms of every single weapon I've made, for the most part. And I was still sharing some of my old ones too. And those were like made out of wood back in, I think it was like 2016 or something. And like so many people were like, oh, it's wrong. It's like, well, yeah, it was my first time working with this material. The wood doesn't work that way for crafting when it's your first time, and like everything has changed since then. So it's just kind of funny. That and in shorts for YouTube, nobody reads anything. That I've learned. And you have to always pin something in the comments. Okay, that one's done. And then we got the last one. Want to know the difference, learning a lot when you build, you'll get that. Yeah, I prefer this over PVC. It's a yellow color when you go to the store. It is not in the same section as the normal white PVC. CPVC is a different material. It's typically closer in the electronics section or electrical section, and they come in, at least at my stores, a 1/2 inch, 3/4, and then 1 inch, and they have a bunch of better threaded systems. They have much better connection points. So like this one is specific for this type of material with a 90 degrees. It's got 45s. It's got male and female threaded systems, which are a lot better than the plastic ones that de-thread after a while. And if you're going to bend them, you can use a heat gun and they're easier to control. You do still have to wear a respirator and all your ventilation stuff though, if you're going to bend them with a heat gun. But it's just my preference. You can still use PVC, it's just I don't like it as much. I'm gonna wipe my chair real quick. So that is all of our pieces now. Let me put this back in here. I'm behind on things. Don't have holes in them yet. Yeah. I know, all the platforms are trying to be like TikTok, except TikTok is not wanting to be TikTok anymore, and they're trying to be YouTube.
and it's really annoying. The Instagram fixed it. So, side note, I have never been paid from TikTok. Their payout program does not work for me. So, yeah. But I do get paid from Instagram through people watching Reels. And it's actually pretty decent. Well, at least for just putting up videos. Not like a good paycheck, but it's money. And for that, they finally fixed it where if you put a reel on Instagram, it now will auto put it as a reel on Facebook. But beforehand, it wouldn't let you do that, and you'd have to redo it 100%, and I never did that. So now it's starting to, like, be cool, because Facebook's now showing reels, and a lot of my stuff is reels and videos, so it's cool. Yeah. The Tiffany complaining now. Yep, pretty much. Okay. Time to mark pieces and then glue. Let me see if my epoxy is correct, and also still continue to read. Yeah, I'm so behind. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching too. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Tiffany at Tiffany Cosplay. I'm a full-time costume and prop fabricator and educator here on YouTube. So welcome. Love to have you as part of the community. So subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to like this video while it is live. Yada yada yada. Yeah. Yeah. Voxy. Like reading y'all's comments about the holes. I know, for me that's a while ago, 2016. But not as some of my, like... So, I didn't make any props, like weapon props, for my first costumes when I made them in, like, 2008. So, yeah. Yeah. New reel is fun, my Dr. Pepper addiction. Yes. Yeah, TikTok, my reach, it doesn't work anymore. I get like maybe 2,000 views on a video, and it's just, after I was shadow banned for like 2 or 3 weeks, I just kind of have given up on that platform for the most part, which is sad, but I don't do dances, I don't do lip syncs. I just like, here's my little transformation video or my little tutorial, and then I don't want to deal with whatever trends. Yeah. Alrighty, so next part for this is all of our sections, so they do fit in here, but for epoxy, the best part to do for attaching any type of pipes together is you do need to rough up the surface, so that way the epoxy has something to grip onto and is not a smooth surface. So I'm now going to mark where they sit in the piece, so I'm going to push it all the way in. That's going to be that, and then I'm just going to draw a line. Wrong pipe. My bad. It's like, why are you not showing it? So we know where to apply the sand, people. And then this one, same thing. Been following you on Instagram for a long time. Didn't know you had a YouTube until now. Definitely starting. Ah, well, welcome, nerd. Yeah, I've had a YouTube for a long time. I didn't really go full forth on it until the beginning of this year. So, welcome. Okay, and this one. Basically, every single costume that I've made, there's pretty much tutorials on them. And then blueprints and patterns on my website. Shadow bound is your social media would just be... Yeah, I agree with that. And the thing is, with shadow bands, you don't know what it's for, and I don't post lewd content. So, like, the only thing I can think of is when I post saying, here's my newest weapon I made, and somebody reported it or something, even though they're all props. That's the only thing I can think of. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I don't typically do any ads for my platforms. Instagram, like, once a month is like, here's a free $10 value for an ad, and I don't even do those just because I can't be bothered. Okay, and then these. I want to check which side I want to use. Yeah, we're gonna use you. The funny thing also with TikTok, for certain cosplays, so like Asuka, I show a lot of leg. Like, it's just a bathing suit here, and then it shows like to the boots to here. So that's pretty much as much skin that shows. And that one, every time I post it, they're like, nope, flag for nudity, and it's like, I'm not even like showing anything, and half the other people I see on TikTok are in bathing suits or showing their bum, and I'm just like, I don't understand. I'm showing like that much a leg. Like, okay. Alright, let me see if the epoxy is still working. Oh hey, that's what it felt. My tweezers. I don't think we have epoxy. One more place to check. I got lots of Velcro though. I did get more Velcro, so we're good. Okay, well, I guess I need to order epoxy on Amazon, so I will write that down. And that'll be it for these. I think I threw it away when I moved or something. Yeah. Do they know I'm below average height, so it's showing even less skin? I know. That's funny. That's funny. So yeah. But there's our piece, so once we have it all together... Hi, Fluffalies! Once we have it all together, that will pretty much be the gun. And then this part comes out of there, with that being the handle. And then this part will just unscrew. So yeah. Cool. I'm gonna put these under here, and then I'm gonna go pick up the bubbles, unless she ran away already. Hi! What are you doing? Oh, the fluffalies. The fluffalies. You wanna say hi? Can you say hi to everybody, fluffalies? Yeah. You've been such a good girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, write it down, write it down. Yeah, you a good girl. You can see on Instagram and on YouTube. The famous little kitty. Yeah, you're so good. You're so good. You want to sit down here? Here you go. Yeah? 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 What's up? What's up? Are you a good kitty? Yes, just a good girl. Good girl, Fluffles. Yeah. She's been very needy lately. Wanting lots of attention. She gets jealous sometimes with Ches too, because Ches, I had him fully out and I put her in the cage with him. And she just laid down next to me and I petted both of them, and then she's just like, you keep petting him, why are you not petting me? Yeah. Two cat lengths in height. Yeah. Yeah? You gonna rub my belt? Okay. You can sit on my chair. You can be on my chair? Here. Ooh, there you go. Yeah. She's a little splotchy with her fur. She's normally more fluffalies. But when I took her to the vet last week, we shaved a few of the mats off of her. So, yeah. Good girl. Needy cats are the best. Sometimes. I've been trying, she has a habit of, she like snuggles with me in bed. She likes to snuggle under the bed sheets and everything, and then she also likes to sleep on my pillow, like taking up the whole pillow, which is fine, except I've now been having a lot of breathing issues with it because all night breathing in her fur is not the best. So yeah, I've been kind of trying to train her to not sleep on the pillow, and it's going okay. Except I wake up and she's there again. So. No. Yeah, Fluff's really good. She comes when I call. Okay. So, with all next stuff. A Fluff stream instead of a Tiff stream. I mean, it is her stream. But she's still a little camera shy. The filter, yeah. Okay, so next is our last stream we did cut out all of the pieces, and I did label which ones were going to be what thickness. I think for the most part we're going to have it pretty much the same, but we might have to add or make some less in certain areas. So I'd like to go ahead and start cutting out all of these pieces. I know that the sum for sure we'll have no issues with, but there's a few that we'll need to kind of figure out. So let me go grab the EVA foam. I was gonna say let me go grab the fur, but we're gonna grab the EVA foam and then we can start tracing and cutting that out. So yes, back in a sec. Let's start off with 10 mil. 10 mil. Okay, here's some 10. And I did on this, so if you missed our first stream on Monday, I did label each piece. I already said how many I need of it for stacking. So everything that we do on here, we're just gonna have 2 of. So I'll have one is an A and one is a B. So for like this piece right here, this is piece T, and I need 2 of it that are 10 mil for this one. So it'll be 2A, and then we'll have in total 4 pieces of it. So yeah. gonna put everything over there so I can place them and know which pieces that we need for this. Work best that way. As I sit on the ground for like a few minutes, real quick. Q is 10. O is 10. 6 is 6. E 12. P 12. Oh, J. O T 10. 10 I 12 E 12 L 10 N. Why is there two N's? Oh, 4 and A 12. Okay, I got the 10s, which are here. And I think I'm gonna grab a glass of lemonade, so I will be back in just a second. Thank you guys for watching. Reminder, if you're new to the channel, I'd love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to like the video while it's live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you are still on Instagram, go to YouTube, because that's actually where I'm streaming and you can see what I'm working on. So yeah. Alright. Cheers, guys. Hey, we had a radio channel. It was, you're now listening to 101.2, the sound of cutting EVA foam and her slowly losing her mind. That was it. We did that on Twitch all the time. It's one of our like channel points, which is kind of cool. Yep. All right. So let us slowly start doing these. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I'm gonna put my hair up too. Just quickly zoom right. Yep. I'm so tired today. I'm just like, I'm dead. Ugh. Okay. I'm actually gonna put these here. So we'll start with this piece, which is O. I'm gonna tape it down. Stay. It's like once we start cutting pieces, I'm gonna really start to realize how big of a weapon this is. How many do we need this one? We need 4 pieces. So 2 of each.
And feel free if you have any questions on what I am working on or any other cosplay related stuff, you can always ask. Otherwise, we're just gonna talk about whatever here. Zombie Tiff. Yeah.
What's the biggest weaponry sword that you made so far? That would be the Amadron blade from Monster Hunter. And that was 8 feet long. But that one was a commission that I did for a company, and so I no longer have it. Much better Sharpie. I like barely marked that, but it's okay. Yeah, I'd say this one will probably be, well, I don't know. I've made some other long swords, but I don't, when it's a handle that's a pipe like that long, I don't know if that really counts or not. And then the last one. Biggest shield, obviously, is Charlotte one. I've only made 2 shields before. I like shields a lot. They're really cool. Okay, and this is, oh, yeah. So that is all of those. Breastplate with EVA foam and reinforced with some with Warblood. Do you reckon I need to still cover the entirety of the breastplate with the Warblood and reinforcer? So for me, a lot of times with breastplates, I'll actually do the cup section out of Warblood, and then I'll cover that with EVA foam, so it all has the same consistency. But for flying and stuff, you know, those tend to be the first part that gets flattened in a suitcase. But I don't know exactly. Are you covering EVA foam with Warbler, or are you doing kind of what I was saying, where you put the EVA foam over a Warbler shape? But also, it just depends on the look that you want and how you plan on priming it. So, yeah. Do exclamation point music, and it'll bring you to the YouTube channel we're currently listening to. It's a live one that is copyright free. For the most part. Every now and then there's one song that comes on that isn't, so. Okay, L. We need 4 of these as well. But yeah, it's pretty much all like gaming music stuff. Thanks, Cliff. Gaming, anime, other things. Right. It's always fun to guess what it is that's playing too. Okay, so this is L A Actually, I can just do this. I'm gonna make it easier because then I can just do strip down. Yeah.
Okay, this is LA, and then 2 more.
Made the breastplate out of EVA foam first already, so probably would put the Warbler over it. What's the difference between EVA foam and Warbler on top? Use Pasita for the base. Thank you for the sub. So if the whole thing is EVA foam, I wouldn't necessarily recommend covering it with Warbler, just because, so typically with doing breastplates with Warbler, you'd cover small sections of foam and then attach them all together, where if you make a full EVA foam piece and you try to cover it with Warbler, you're more likely gonna get crinkles, just like fabric. So you see here, there's like a line here. So if this is EVA foam and you put Warbler on top of EVA foam, because it's one sheet of Warbler, it's gonna lay kind of like this, and so you're gonna have a much harder time trying to smooth all of these out. If you're trying to add details with the Warbler, I'd recommend trying to do it with EVA foam clay instead. And that's a good alternative if you're wanting to do like fine detailed trim and things. I don't know if that really helps, sorry. Yeah. Oh, also, for those that are interested, we do have an open Discord that anybody can join. It's !Discord, and we'll bring up a link. And it's open for anybody. There are cosplay and crafting sections in there if you'd like to share any of your work in progress pictures or any of your final cosplay pictures. And we have a really nice community there, too. But yeah, if you don't, like, I don't know for covering it with Warbler why you'd need to at this point if the whole thing's done. It'll just add more weight to it in the end. Was very helpful. Okay, cool. Thanks, Real. Maybe? Oh, it's because Cliff did it. Okay. B. Yeah. How's crafting going today? Sorry, I haven't asked before I joined. Oh, no, it's all good. We are working on the guns today for our Gundam, the Buster Rifle. Real, correct me if I'm wrong. And they're like 5-foot tall guns, so yeah. But going well. We started a little late today because I had to do a bunch of shopping, and then I'm just really tired today, so I'm a little slow and a little loopy. But yeah, working around problems and things. You use super thin EVA foam. Oh, okay. Like 2 mil or 4 mil EVA foam? 4 mil you should be fine. If it's 2 mil, you may want to do Warbler underneath it. And I can talk to you how to do that if that's the case. But what size EVA foam did you use? 99% nice, except for Cliff. Cliff is a bad guy. Did you get your computer working again, Cliff? I know you were saying you were having issues with it. Alright. That's right. Okay, cool. I do want to add a note to that, to add it to the blueprint. The Buster Rifle. Cool. Okay, this is in. We need 4 pieces of this one as well. 4 mil. Okay, you should be fine with 4 mil then. Yeah. All of my stuff I typically for breastplates make out of 4 mil. And then if there are any trimming, you can just do like a little bit of thicker trim, and that'll help too. All Real, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Much love. That'll come up in a bit. But yeah, if you do have concerns, if you have a mannequin that, like a breast mannequin that you can do a mold of, so I have a tutorial. There we go. Thank you. I'll write it down in just a second. But watch the tutorial, and it'll show you how to cover just the breast section with Warbler I think it's called making a breastplate mold out of Warbler or something like that. And it will go over making that, and then what I do is once I have that breastplate mold, I then glue it to EVA foam on the underside. So you can have that same shape and then just use contact cement glue and glue it underneath if you need that extra support, or you can just make little circle-y pieces for extra reinforcement if that's what you're concerned with. Okay, I will write it down! And welcome guys, thank you for joining us today. Guy, thank you. No computer is dead. Oh. Currently working on a really old tablet and your two phones. I'm sorry. What is this? Wait, is this a thing now? Is this a thing now? Did they finally add it? Write it down. Cool! Thank you, Wizard. They finally added it. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships to our community. I really appreciate it. Much love, and welcome to the 5 people that are now part of the community. So yeah. And make sure to say thank you to Wizard. Yee. We might be able to add more emotes now. We'll see. I'm like, give 5 subs. They're not subs, they're give 5 members. Haven't wrote that down yet, so. Write it down. I wonder if you have to manually say, so for the people that were gifted one, do you have to manually say to show the notification, or is it doing it? Because it's really slow on it for my announcements. Yee. So that's 3. Work is amazing. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't know how it decides. You know, on Twitch you get gifted some for channels you haven't. Yeah, same. Write it down. Maybe YouTube is deciding or something. I don't know. Yeah, you had to opt in to receive it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey, welcome on, OG. So for opt-in, does that mean you have to accept the gift, or that you have to accept showing the notification that it was happening? If that makes sense. I'm trying to figure it out. And for those that don't know, members are, memberships here on my YouTube channel are a way to financially support me, as this is my full-time job. You do not have to whatsoever, but if you do, it is greatly appreciated. And depending on which level, there's 3 levels of members here on my channel. Depending on which level will determine if you get early access to tutorials, or if there is membership discounts, polls, things like that. But everybody should have access to all of our channel emotes and other stuff. So yeah, thank you. I'm bad at describing it today. The tiredness is like, no, you're dead. Stop talking. Okay, this is in A. Let me force gaze upon you. Accept the gift. I demand thee. The wording was choose whether others can gift you every month. Okay, that's interesting.
Huh. Yeah, on Twitch, when they had that option, it literally was just like, you got gifted a sub, and it didn't matter if you accepted it or didn't. Oh, let me show more. There we go. But yeah, you should be able to use our emotes, and you get a little chess icon next to your name. It'll determine, or it'll say how many times you've been a member of our community, depending on the size of the bunny, how fat he gets in the color, and then it eventually will go to the channel wings, my logo. Okay, there are all of those. As a gift giver, you do not get to choose who receives, so it's all random. Okay. Does it have an option that you can choose like one person at all? Okay, next one. Tea. We need 4 of these as well. These are funky shapes. Yeah. Like, trying to just figure out everything here is just, it's similar, but everything's still kind of not. Hey Rard, welcome on, how are you? Okay, this is T-A. Step away to set up an interview and someone gives, oh yeah. Wizard gifted some subs to, some members to the channel. Gosh, that's gonna take a while to remember. You do not see an option, no, just bundles of 5, 10, 20, and 50. It doesn't even have the option for like 1? We're learning things today, chat. Yeah. Okay, 2 more. One is possible too? Okay. This is TB and 1 more. We got lots of tiny little spots, or like parts that we gotta all trace. Right now we're just doing all of the 10mm foam parts. Okay, this is TB. Didn't see the option for one? Maybe there's a minimum amount of money they want to do for gifting or something. Okay, G. We need 4 of this one as well. Oh. The lemonade is helping. It is. It's like, it's refreshing. All your YouTube streams need is, let's see, 30s buffers a lot when you used to do 2. Oh. Yeah, that was something I had to really get used to from here compared to Twitch. Same with, so the chat delay, it goes to my chat box first, and then it comes here. And so it's just, everything is like 10 times slower. I don't know if the mods are still have that much delay, but it's on my side for it, which is annoying. But yeah, I'll ask a question and then I'll like, okay, and I just keep talking, and then it's like a minute later sometimes I'll have it where people will talk about it again, and it's like, oh, oops. That, and unlike Twitch, if you paused a stream, it would resume it for the live stream. It wouldn't resume where you paused it if it was a live video. Where with YouTube, if you were to pause my stream right now, it would continue to play where you paused it, but you could still talk in chat. So you might be talking to me if you paused the stream like 30 minutes ago, and then you come back, you might be talking to me for a conversation that was 30 minutes ago, but it'll come in my current feed now, and it makes things really weird too, so. I'm gonna sit for a bit. Oh yeah. Only thing is I can't get close to my table very much. Oh, you did a stretch, sorry. Stretch, 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 stretch. Stretching time! Thank you. Thank you. Real, I think? Yes. It's like you always do. You're always keeping track of me and making sure. Yeah. Have you tried the new expansion for Monster Hunter? No, I have not played Monster Hunter in a while now. I finished Rise, and then I stopped playing. And I haven't done any other expansions. I haven't done any games. So, yeah, game-wise, I haven't really been playing too much games. I finished Power Wash Sim. I love that game. It's relaxing. And then I've gone back to Genshin 1 or 2 times since last time stopping, but there's still nothing new. They have like the whole beach area, but it's the same as last summer. And I hate repeating content. It's just annoying to me. But yeah, there was one game that came on my wish list, and I've been trying to watch some streamers play it, but I don't know why I put it on my wish list, because it's like I don't know, it's not something I'm interested in. So, yeah. I'm still considering going back into DayZ, but I want relaxing games at this point and not anything that I have to think about. The buffer for all the trolls on YouTube? Yeah. Time delay is a lot, Everyone, remember, like and like the live video, like right now, yes. It's been 30 minutes ago? I mean, I'm slow at reading chat, but I know it wasn't 30 minutes ago, gosh. Yeah. There we go. I did a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, so the Thor costume, I finished in 18 days, and then I wore it at the last convention I was a guest at, which was Anime Matsuri, and I did a photo shoot there. So all of the photos are now edited, and then my mods, they get to see all the photos first from the whole entire photo shoot, and they help me decide which ones are the best ones, and I have little folders where the 4 to 5 people that look at them will rate them. They'll also tell me which ones they think will be the best prints, and then I put them into folders to see which ones have like 4 or 5 stars, which ones have like 3, and then I'll make that into a photo set, and it also helps me know which ones to share on social media, so I don't have to think about it. I have my own opinions on some, but my opinions for what I like typically aren't what the majority of people like, is what I have found. Like 1 or 2 are, but most of them are not. So, yeah, that is what I have kind of discovered. And oh, for the mods that don't know, the new admin on Discord is my sister. Eventually she's supposed to kind of help with doing photo-related stuff and just read things, but she's not really being a mod on there. So, and then we changed a lot of settings, which is why some people's levels on Discord changed for mod and admin and stuff, just because there's a lot of
more personal info that had to be shared with certain things, and so everything got changed again. Okay. This is G-A. But yeah, photos of that I will start posting probably soon. I've been doing a lot of videos of it, but it's a good photo shoot. It's really nice. And I also did a photo shoot for my Vegeta one. They're okay, but I like the Vegeta costume, but it's no Thor. Hey. How are you today, Adam? Physical trainer stretcher is super, yeah. Tower of Fantasy. It wasn't that game. It was one that was like a medieval simulator, like town simulator game that I had on my wish list. But you could zoom in, and it, for some reason, I think it made me think it was like a survival game. But from what I was watching, it was just like a normal town builder. But I'm not sure. It was only in early access though. Yeah. Okay, let's do... Actually, I should start tracing some of these. Okay, and then this one's gonna be GB. She did a shadow? Wait, what did I do? I missed something. Oh, okay, you're talking, so sorry. I don't remember offhand. Would have been easier to pick the one we didn't like. The last three in the set, I know, were just kind of no's. So for the mods and anybody that sees the photos later, any of my images that have a white circle concrete like thing behind it, those took so long to edit. Not editing me, editing that stupid circle thing, because so many people graffitied it and wrote their names and like drew stuff all, like they carved into the stone. And so I had to sit there and basically I used the Band-Aid tool in Photoshop and just kind of did that all over to kind of hide it. I did the stamp tool and that took forever. They look good now, but I would have been grumpy to have all of like J Heart T and this and that. So yeah, appreciate. A lot of work went into editing that stupid wall. What is everybody talking about? My pants not having holes? Yes, they don't have holes. I have a few pairs that don't have holes. Y'all are silly. I do like my holy jeans though. Yeah. I have a lot of shorty shorts too, but I don't wear them on stream because I don't like my bum hanging out. But yeah, those are also mostly holy too. Let's see. I'm gonna put them separate. Once you come out, yeah. I haven't, she's been, so she's about to move into her first apartment for college. It's like it's not a dorm, but it's like kind of a dorm apartment style. So she's doing her last 2 or 3 days at her current job before she quits. So after that, I'm supposed to talk to her so she can kind of know how to do everything. She's gonna help me also with choosing what my banners are gonna be. So once she figures it out, ideally she'll understand this, but she doesn't really use
like Discord very much, so we'll see. But she'll start putting bees next to pictures as well to indicate which one she thinks should be a banner. People are really liking the con exclusive life-size Tiffany banners. Oh, other thing. I want to make more pins. I'm like sold out of pins. I have one more pin left, and everybody at the cons have really liked them and have been asking for more. So I want to make different ones. I want to do one of like Ches, one of Fluff. I want to do different like cosplay ones and things. So yeah, that'll be something I want to make soon. And then I also need to start planning the next few months. A little early now, but another cosplay calendar. QB. Alright, that should be all of the 10mm now. Good, how are you? I'm okay, I'm tired today. Yeah. Well, Discord is dumb and you don't like it. Working with my dad yesterday, doing all of the CAD stuff for him, I introduced him to Discord, and I was like showing him everything that I was modeling and making sure it was what he wanted and like trying to figure all that out. And so he's like on the phone with me because he doesn't have a mic for his PC, and like explaining things like, okay, you gotta disconnect from this, and he's like confused on why he was still in the channel after exiting the program. Yeah, it's the farthest frontier one. Yeah. This is her 3rd year in college. She did her 1st year at home because of COVID. My parents didn't want to send her to an actual university that year just because they weren't doing in-person classes, so there's no point in sending her to an expensive college for a year that you're going to be in your dorm doing online classes. So she just did a community college there, and then she transferred, and then did her 1st year staying in a dorm, and then she went home for the summer, and then now she's moving into an actual like apartment place with like I think 3 other roommates. We'll see how it goes for her. She had a hard 1st year with her roommate basically robbing her, and then like left halfway through the semester, and then she had to move to a different room with a new roommate, and there was like a bunch of things. So she had a hard time. Yeah. Not light fingertip, but nice. Yep. What's her major? I think it's criminal justice, but she's doing ROTC. So she's gonna be going into the Air Force. Okay. And she was saying she's getting like 2 degrees, one's with it, and one is her normal criminal justice thing, but I don't really know. I just want to check this for sure. Yeah, okay. It's like, I thought it was 10 mil, and then I was second guessing myself. Alrighty, 2 cuts. I'm tired of going on it. Cliff. Well, that's that one roommate. Sister. My other sister, they're both the same age, different colleges. The other one, she is doing, I forget the exact title. She's basically in theater, she's the person, like stage management, so she's in charge of the entire production and like the head of every theater thing. That's what she does. go there. I almost want to just like put this to the side and then get our next pieces traced. Maybe. Artist face form. No. Well, yes, but not that department. So. Okay, you can go over here. We do need a few pieces out of 4. That's okay, we'll wait on that. How about we do our 12 mil? That'll be our next one. So here's all these. I hope we have enough 12 mil. I don't want to order more. Well, I know we're gonna have to order more stuff just because we're making a Gundam, but I don't want to order more now. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna read my thing real quick. We need 4 of these, which means we need 8 of these. We're gonna flip to the other side. Quite a bit of pieces for this one. There we go. Okie dokie. I can sit now. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I can sit in the chair. To sit. It's nice. Nice. Alrighty. So 12 mil, I really need to leave a lot more space in between pieces. Just because of cutting them, they tend to be a little bit more difficult. And I said 8, right? Yeah. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. And thanks guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, I'd love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe. And then also don't forget to like the video while it is live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, with the other sheet of foam, it wrapped under the table, so I couldn't quite sit. This is EA. EA Sports, right? Can do that. Save some room. So what's everybody's plans for dinner for tonight? I'm gonna do tilapia. Yeah. Hello, Cosplay! Welcome on, how are you doing? Also, I think it was you that posted it in our Discord, but cool wings with the opening upcoming. Yeah, looking good so far. How's everything doing? Doing okay. Tired today, but we're working on our new Gundam. We're doing the guns today. Finally tracing pieces onto foam, and we, at the beginning of the stream, did all of the bone structure for them. Chicken marinating? Nice. Food talk, it's happy sometimes. Oh, I love my food, y'all know that. Yeah, I like doing, so you get a sheet pan out, and then you get the aluminum foil and kind of roll the edges. Then you put your tilapia down, and then I use my special butter that's not real butter, because then I can eat it. But you do a mix of, for the sauce, butter, garlic, lemon juice, a lot of lemon juice, and then some salt, and then I like to do some black sesame seed and a little bit of chives and put it all on top. Ooh, yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah. And then I'll see if I want to do a side or not for like a veggie. I normally like having peas with it. But I don't want to do anything too fancy. I've been eating a lot of leftovers, and I need to... A lot of leftovers aren't good anymore. Yeah. But this weekend I'll be spending like the whole weekend with my family. So it'll be a lot of going out and eating. And I want to do more home cooking while I'm here right now. Okay, that's the 4 pieces. 4 more. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's favorite question is always food. Food here. I can just put this flat. That's fine. What is it? An equalizer or something that everybody can discuss? Leftovers, you think? Yeah. Make kebabs of some kind soon. Ooh, that sounds good. I have really been liking the English only, please. The what are they called? Is it yakitori? They're like the Japanese skewers that have a like chicken on them or whatever meat you want. Those have been really good lately. Teriyaki rice with pork. Nice. Lasagna a couple hours ago for dinner. Ooh. That's something I have not been able to eat now. I don't know. So I'm happy because my HEB finally came back with my type of cheese, the non-dairy cheese. And they haven't had it for like 2 months. And they originally had it in one section, and then they rearranged the store, and then they've been trying to change things, and now there's like a whole section. It's like, yay, I can eat again. But they kind of just like, were like, nope, we're not going to for y'all. There's also been a lot of shortages on stuff at my store too, which is unfortunate. But I made beer chili the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I had cheese I can put on top of this, yay! I'm like a people again. Yeah. Alright, just let me 2 more. And hopefully we will have enough foam for all the other pieces. This was the largest piece. Yeah. Okay. Eevee, and 1 more. I'll do this one over here too. Yeah, I'll have to, once the gun's done, then I plan on sitting down and actually thinking of what materials I'm going to use for the rest of the pieces, because they're going to need a little bit more structure. Alright, last one. There we go. One can go there. Let's see. Hey, we need. Ooh, don't hit the camera. Eee. Oof. Another 8 pieces. Okay. We got this. We got this. Yeah, these I think I can. Well, no, they're not really gonna work. Meh. This is the gun. So it doesn't have it in the image over here, but there's 2 really long rifles that are both 5 feet tall, and we're working on that right now. Yeah, so these are all of the pieces. Basically, I did the blueprint. We've already made the bone structure because it has to disassemble into 3 pieces to fit in a suitcase. And then each of the pieces I've kind of separated so that way we can kind of figure out how to put it all together. Yeah. Oh, no. I wouldn't want to coat them with resin. No. That'll just add more weight and stuff. Yeah. For this, so it's more of, when I say structure, it's more of, do I want to make it out of like a foam board for like the presentation boards for that type of structure, or if I want them to be, ideally all of the pieces you'd want to be out of 4mm, but the 4mm is not going to be structurally thick enough, so I'm gonna have to do most likely a 6mm, which is gonna add a little bit more weight and a little bit more thickness to all of the pieces. And I'll have to see with my foam supplier if they have that size. I know a lot of the sizes that aren't typically used as much, they're not carrying. So typically, write it down. Aw, Archage, thank you for the remember of 5 months. I really appreciate it. Much love. And welcome on. But yeah, most of these suppliers are now only keeping 4mm, not even 2mm at this point, and then 10 and 12. The stuff in between is kind of hit or miss for a lot of places now. There we go. Thank you. I know. Write it down. I did. But yeah, so all the foam, typically when I buy in bulk, and I buy a lot. I buy larger pieces of foam. Not necessarily cheaper for larger pieces, but larger is more surface area, and then you don't have to have it where it you have seams, so. They do, but again, it's the same thing where if they have it on hand, they've been having a lot of issues with foam. for carrying and certain things. So also the more high density ones tend to be a lot more expensive. So yeah, I would not use Warbler. You can use Warbler for reinforcement and like, but I don't do that a lot of times for my cosplay, especially for the image down here, how much weight I'm going to have, how much armor I'm going to be wearing, and if I was to use any type of Warbler is very heavy, and when you add Warbler, it adds more weight, where foam is really lightweight. Also, I'm going to be flying with this costume, so the more weight I have, the more weight it is in a suitcase. And foam, you still want it if you're going to travel with a lot of conventions. The reason I do EVA foam is if I do need to put it in a different shape than it actually is. So let's say a good thing, leg armor and gauntlets, if they have an opening on one side. A lot of times you can pull them open and put things inside of them and it's a little bit out of their shape, but you can use a heat gun and reform it back to its original size so you can stack a lot more stuff in them. If it's Warbler, you cannot. You cannot change the size typically. It's that one size. So when I'm talking about structure for this piece, I'm not talking about going to be stiff and does not move. I'm talking for more of 4mm foam in general is a little bit more floppy for things that come off of the body. So specifically wings. If I was to have a wing, it's gonna be more floppy for 4mm. If I'm going to a 6mm or a 10mm, the stiffness, just because the thickness of the foam is thicker, it is gonna be a little bit more stiffer. The thicker it is, the more, less likely it is going to be bending. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah. I know. I'm gonna fly with it, but you're gonna have wings. You don't need to. Yeah. Yeah. Typically with cosplays, the only time I use Warbler now is if I want it for a breastplate area, specifically the breasts, and then if there's any other section that I just can't have that piece dent. But I don't work with it too much anymore just because it's more expensive, it's heavier, it's not as smooth for the surface. Hey. And I can do a line with this one still, and it'll be fine. Yeah, this is gonna be a heavy cosplay for wearing. Yep. Yeah, if y'all have your questions on things, feel free to ask. I try to explain it as much as I can. And whatever I say is just my personal preference and experience on things, but not necessarily like the only option for doing stuff. Okay. Can I put one here? I can put one here. In general, this build is not a complex build, but it's going to be a long build just because of how large it is and there's a lot of pieces. Jason, welcome on. I was gonna message you today. It's been a while since I've heard from you. How are you doing? Also, I heard you helped Josh with something at the airport. I hope everything was okay. Trying to puzzle piece everything as much as possible. We'll do you there. Yeah, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to go back to your shop. And then we need to get the whole crew together again and do another dinner with everybody. Okay, this is AA. You're sweating. Yeah, it's a wee bit hot. It's gonna be close if we're gonna have enough film for this. It's gonna be close. Due for a crew journey. Yeah. Is Shane back from New York? This one's gonna be a B. Oh, if y'all are wondering, so I labeled each of the parts, and because this weapon we have to make 2 of, there is one piece is gonna be labeled, so it's a bad example, this is part A, but the second letter indicates if it's for the first weapon, which is A, or the second weapon, which is B. Back from New York, he will be here Saturday. Okay, cool. Maybe next week we'll see if we can all do a dinner at some point. I think one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yep, one more. Surprised the Fuffalies has not come back in again. I'm expecting her to walk in. Oh, I know what I put my phone on last time. I didn't do it on this one. I did it on the other tripod thing. I can't be bothered today. Okay, A, E. So that's all of those pieces. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright. Let's see. This one's J. We need 3, so we need 6 of these. Oh. We're getting into more difficult pieces. All good. I'm gonna go ahead and flip. Sorry. There we go. Oh. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend? I know I said I'm spending time with family. I'm actually doing dinner with my dad on Friday. And then other family peoples all weekend. Should be fun. He's like, really wants me to just come to his place and go through. So since I moved out in, 2010, when I graduated high school, I've only had like a closet now with some stuff in it. And he wants me to continue to go through that closet of stuff now and see if we can reduce the closet even more of less stuff of mine. And I don't even remember. I know I used to design lots of t-shirts for like band shirts and for different clubs, so I have like every shirt design I kept, things like that, and then certain dresses and things, but I don't know what else is in there. Maybe some stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are probably in there, but yeah. But I'm excited for some more foods. We're doing some kind of, it's like a sports bar place, like restaurant. There's not too much food stuff that's over by them. But yeah. Working as usual. Oof. What days do you have off, Caspian? Like, I assume you get at least 1 or 2 days off a week. Working on various cosplay projects. Yeah. Small convention. Ooh, what convention are you going to? J.A. Off Wednesday and Sunday. Okay. J.A. Little Tokyo. Ooh, that seems like fun. Do it here. I'm hoping with the family to go to the river, or I guess, I don't know, I guess it's the river still here? Or the lake? I don't know what it's called here. But do that, and then go downtown too with a few friends on Saturday. Try not to melt. Are you getting your parts in now, Jason? Or are you still having a hard time? Okay, 3 more now. Oh, true. Yeah, I was thinking you had off on Wednesdays, but I wasn't quite sure. But I guess Wednesdays are typically the days that if I don't, like if something comes up, Wednesdays are typically the days that I don't stream. I know Daniel always pesters me on that because that's normally his days off. Okay, this is JB. person, but you managed to get a group of people to come with you, so you're excited. That's cool. Yeah, always going together in a group is a lot of fun. Are you gonna be cosplaying? Or are you just going to have fun? And one more. Let's see. Some people who want to know how you made every little detail, even though you gave them all of the tutorials and materials you used, but it still isn't enough for them. Honestly, typically for that, Bella, I just don't reply. Like, if it's a generic question of, like, if it's like one question of, oh, how much material did you use of this, then I'll probably say what it is. But if it's like, hey, can you give me, even though I already have it in the description, like a link of this, and then I've had actual manufacturers reach out to me specifically for my Akatsuki robe, and they wanted to know every single type of fabric I used, how much, they wanted detailed pictures of this and that, and I didn't even reply at that point. The biggest thing I have learned from being a content creator and for creating tutorials and things is people don't read, which can be really frustrating, and which is why most people still don't think I make my costumes, because this is obviously not me making a costume right now. And then with tutorials specifically on YouTube, people skip through it. They don't sit and watch the whole thing. So if I have a tutorial that's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, most of the time they've only watched maybe at most 2 minutes of it. So you get it quite a bit, and it's kind of why I don't respond a lot of times on YouTube, just because I get tired of it. But yeah. Brunch with your mom earlier. You've been applying for jobs nonstop. Okay. Well, best of luck for the new jobs. Is it other kind of retail job stuff, or are you looking at other things? Might be going to pick up a Jeep that was given to you. Ooh. Like a project Jeep, or like a good Jeep? You built gloves for Evergarden. It was your first project ever, so I'm wearing that there. Ooh, very cool. That is one of Violet Evergarden. That's one of the cosplays I want to do, and it's so intimidating for me because that one, the whole project is like the sewing level for that. I'm okay at sewing, but for that specific one, I want to be perfect at it. And I just don't feel like I'm at the level yet for how I want to portray it. So it's still on the one day I will make it list, but it's so pretty. And I love the show. I still need to watch the movies though. Yeah. Reading is hard. Did I misread something? I probably did. Oh no, you're okay. Sorry. Love your money to wear costumes for. You look much like a Jane Foster. Also, you're going to make another costume for. Let's see. I'm not sure. I know. So my next superhero build along the line maybe will be Hot Girl potentially, but I've got my next 2 cosplay builds planned already, so yeah. Still took 3 weeks to get AC filters. Yeah. Guy you encountered regularly at a con. He wants to make wings as well, but kind of want everything given to him on a plate without. No. Then just be nice about it and be like, hey, here is, if you have a tutorial on it, then say, here you go. If you don't then you don't have to. I mean, even if you don't want to, so for me, I release a lot of information and a lot of tutorials on how I do everything. There are still a few things that I don't release. I've discussed them, but I just don't want to go into detail. Specifically, how I make my moving Mercy wings. I did a tutorial on how to make the wings, not necessarily the moving aspect, because that would have just been forever. It would have had to go into more details and things, and like, I couldn't make a tutorial on it. And that is one thing I haven't released. For harnesses, it's taken me a long time to finally release that content. But I mean, just say, hey, sorry, this is all the information I got, but they keep asking, just, you can politely say, I can't, or something. Yeah. But oh, for those that are going to conventions, we do have in our open Discord a convention section if you'd like to share any of your convention pictures as well. Okay, B, let's see. B is, we need 3, so we need 6 of these. 6 of them. Okay. Let's go. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Cosplay. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator, as well as educator here on YouTube. We are currently working on the image that is over here, which is a Gundam, and we are working on the rifles right now, which are not shown in the picture. And this is 12mm EVA foam, and would love to have you as part of our community, so subscribe to the channel, as well as like this video while it is live to help with the YouTube algorithm. My sewing is so. Yes, yes. Dungeon earlier. Oh, no, all good, all good. Yeah, I've been seeing you've been doing a lot more streaming lately. So. You take anything that pays roughly what you make now, you just want out of... Oh, yeah. I'm sorry that it's bad. Hopefully you'll get a new opportunity soon. Yeah. I can guarantee you this shape's gonna change. So we're gonna probably use my hole drill for this section, just because cutting that piece with a box cutter is not gonna come out that shape whatsoever. Yeah. Okay, this is BA. Do you cosplays from anime or from movies? I prefer games. So for me, when it comes to specifically characters from shows that are like Marvel, DC, comic stuff that are from movies, I find it a little weird to cosplay. Same with Starlight. I like Starlight though, just because I can kind of relate with the social media irony of like at conventions and signing things. Like I personally can relate to that, and that's why I chose that specific outfit from her rather than the original with the cape. But I find it weird for me doing a cosplay of a real person. It's cool, and there's nothing wrong with doing it. Just for me personally, with my personal cosplay, what I like to do, it's weird. And I prefer to do, like, for instance, my Thor. My Thor was based off of an action figure from more of the comics related. And that's kind of how I like doing them, not based off of, like, the movies. So the Jane Foster from the Love and Thunder movie, I watched it, good movie. I was not a fan of her armor personally. Didn't want to make that. I wanted to do more detail, and I love making details in costumes. So I kind of stick to games, honestly, just because they show a lot more detail. So yeah, a lot of Blizzard stuff. I like Blizzard stuff. I've done a wee bit of Blizzard costumes. Okay, so it'll be A. There's more room over there. I want to try filling this up. We get 3 more of this. 3 more. We've. Yeah. Because Ches made the wings with magic. Was he? Did I have him at that time? Yeah, I think I had him at the time. We have to be very precise with this. So I do have cut lines, so I have to be careful with those. But I think you can go to here. Nice. It's more hard to build armor or weapons. It just depends on the design. That's like asking, like, what's better, apple or oranges? I mean, you can have preferences, but you know, they're kind of comparing 2 different things. I'd say I probably have a more fun time making props just because they're smaller builds and they don't go on my body typically. But it just depends on the design and character. B. There we go. Superpowers, yes, can confirm. Yeah, our next one after this will be a Blizzard costume, so. Yeah. Unless something else comes up. My oh shiny syndrome of I find something new and I'm like, okay, we're gonna make this instead. That sometimes happens. B. Alright. You gotta cut all the way to there. We're gonna put it over here. Okay. I know. Oh, you like Blizzard costumes? I mean, just a wee bit. You know, they're okay. Just a wee bit. I'll put you here. Yup. Only a few mercies. You know, 4 and then a Hanzo. Yeah, maybe another mercy here or there. I do kind of like the new legendary skin, but it's no Atlantic skin and it's no pink mercy skin. Okay, this one's BB. There's a lot of pieces. Oh, nice! Yeah, I think you mentioned that earlier. I always can, like, forget what's making, or who is making what. Yeah. Okay, P. We need 2, so we need 4 of these. We can do these. We should be good on foam for this. I think we're good. I think we're good. I said 2 for this. Yeah, so 4. Okay. Making sure. I'm starting to hit that wall. It's coming. We actually have most of the pieces traced. So we only have 1 piece of 4mm and then 3 pieces for 6mm. If we have enough 6mm. Oh, I did go down a rabbit hole a bit this past week, and after the C2E2 stuff, I've never been. Oh, I think I might have talked about this a little bit, but I like looked at all of the stuff and like, I would like to compete one more time. I can't really compete in competitions anymore just because I'm a judge for most of them now, and you can't really do that. But I would like to compete again at some point, and so I'm kind of looking around. But I looked at the whole circuit and I went like a whole rabbit hole of that, and it's like, be cool if I could for the C2E2 stuff. But I'd have to do like a qualifier thing or something, and I've never done that, so yeah. Specifically, there's one which is I think it's like the Florida SuperCon or something. It's like the closest one for me. Okay, this is How many do I need of this one? Oh, I needed... Whoa, wait. What is this one doing in this one? It says 3 12mm, 2 2mm. Okay. So we need 6 of this one. 6. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this one. We're still streaming on YouTube, so if you want to continue the stream, go there. Otherwise, I'm going away. Bye-bye. Okay, there we go. Wajah! Oh, I can take down my hair since we're not standing. Yeah, the Thor cosplay I made in 18 days. It was a con crunch one because I wanted a new cosplay for my next convention I was a guest at, so. Cheers, guys. By the way, I drink out of these like every day. They're wonderful, and I love that they change colors. Want to make something for your nephew for Christmas or commission it? He's into Warhammer 4000 and you want to make school for him. That'd be cool. Yeah, they have for the specific circuit, they've got that one, and then there's like 3 other conventions, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But only other ones that I could enter into now, technically I can do Crunchyroll again if I wanted to. I could still do TwitchCon if I went back and streamed on Twitch. And then I could do BlizzCon. I could do a DreamHacks because I didn't end up guesting there. Before COVID, I was going to, but yeah, that kind of fell through because of obviously the world. And I guess if there's any, I could do the World Cosplay Summit. That would be a real challenge. I have considered it, but you have to have like a second person. I could like force Jessie to be my second person if I did that. I said 3 of this, right? Yeah, so 6. So that's the 3. We need to do A's on these. A. And then we've got room over here. And these will be these. And it's like I can't do Gamescom since I was a judge for that. And one more. Green Gems is your second. Yeah. That'd be funny. No, for the World Cosplay Summit, you have to have 2 people, and it's about like stage presence, and you do a whole performance. They have to be in costume. You're judged on the performance, on the craftsmanship of your costumes, and I'm not sure if you're judged on props or not. I haven't really looked too much into it just because it's a whole complicated thing. But for that, you have to do a bunch of qualifiers too, where you have to enter it, and then you go to another round, and then you go to another, and then you have to represent your country, and then they all compete with World in Japan, and it's a whole. I know the U.S. circuit is like huge, and there's a lot of rounds, and it's all complicated. It'd be cool to do though, but it'd be a lot. And I don't know for that one if. I'm pretty sure both people work on the costumes equally, but I don't know if it's like what percentage it is. It has to be. So yeah. Gonna head to bed. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by Bella Cosplay, and sleep well. See you next time. Okay. There's all of these pieces. Waja! Okay, you can go there. We need. I can put this up now. So that is all of my 12 mil. I'm out of 12 mil now. So we need 4 for this for 2 mil. Okay, I shouldn't have folded this. That would be funny, costume. Chat,
Chat with you later. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Jason. Good luck with all of the heat outside. Yeah. Four of this. I'll just go ahead and separate it. That's fine. Okay, that is all of those. Cool. Okay, now I need to get the 4mm out. Check on me. Yeah. You're very warm. You must have been laying in the sun for a while. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl, Fluffalies. See all the fluff in the air. Yeah. What are you doing? Good girl. Good girl, Fluffles. Good girl. You gonna come on my lap? Okay. Come on my lap to jump off. or okay, you're laying down now. All right. That's fine. You okay? You okay, Fluffalies? Good girl. Okay, now she's done. Yeah? You're so distracting. You're so distracting. You seen everything under there? Yeah?
Good girl. Okay, and then we're gonna trace this, so we just need 2 of them. Okay, and then this is N A and N B. Sure she's not under me. And then our last pieces to cut are these. Well, I guess there's circles we still need to cut too. We'll cut the circles in a bit. Okay, these are all 6mm. So we'll see if I have enough foam to cut it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw that one too, Caspian. That's pretty much correct. Yeah, except Fluff is normally like on my pillow and I turn and she's just like.
So happy. Roll it the opposite way, make it lay flat again. We'll see how well this one shows. When you do commissions for big companies, do you allow retails or is it strictly purchases? What do you mean? Word it differently. My brain can't think right now. I haven't done too much commissions, as a reminder. Just because a lot of commissions want a lowball. Or want it free or something, and yeah. I'm still gonna use a ruler with this though, just because it's gonna make it a lot easier for this specific pen. So this one's my favorite for black EVA foam. I haven't had it in a while, but they're tandy leather pins for leather, and it wipes off. But for foam, they're amazing, and they show. E. So like that. Nice line. Nice, nice, nice. But for tracing long lines, it's easier to just do this.
Do they keep it or do they get it back after filming? It would depend on what the agreed upon thing is. So in that case, they would be commissioning, so it'd be a commission price for making the costume, and then they would technically be kind of renting it from you. So there's that, or if they are buying it from you in the end, it just depends on how you kind of write it. Most of the stuff I have done has been where I make a costume and then I do a post on it and not go to them. Yeah, it just depends on what the agreed upon thing is. There's a lot of cosplayers that are larger, specifically that do more lewd content in general, have a bigger following that don't make costumes. They actually will rent them from other cosplayers. So I've had that come across a lot of times where cosplayers will message me and say, hey, can I rent a cosplay from you? And what's your fee on that? For other cosplayers, I don't do that, but for companies, I might. I just have not come across that yet. Typically, it's just make a costume and then share it for them for their platforms with me in it. Because it's a whole different thing making something for somebody else. Yeah.
Okay, this is M side. I'll say A, so we need a second one of these. But yeah, every situation just depends on the company that you're talking to. I don't know if that helped or not. Okay, this one is M side A. So now we need 2 more of this piece. We're almost done tracing all of the foam pieces on that for these rifles. I guess they're not technically even rifles. I don't know. Just curious, Ramel commission was for a rental, just wondering what it's for. Oh, okay. I mean, you can always rent them out. I would just, if you have something like that, you need to do like a set price already planned where rentals cost this much. And then like, if it's just a fabric one, it costs this much. If it's armor, it costs this much in addition. If there's any props, it costs this much. And then you need to have it where it's a set price for, like, you can rent it for like a week. It's this price for this long. And then you need to have it where they have also a, if there's any damages, it's additional cost on here and whatnot. I would look more into, like, specifically search for companies that rent things and see what they do to get a better idea, since I don't do that one. I just don't trust how most people would rent my stuff, and specifically for my costumes that are my size, there are very little people that are actually my size. And not just little people like me being little, but a lot of people aren't my exact proportions, and mine are so tailored to me that I can't really alter them, and I don't make like generic costumes for rentals. So that would be a whole different field for me. Sponsor a cosplay if you weren't broken, wasn't booked. Hey, I'm happy just making what I want. It's nice to do commissions and things, and I'd like to do more with larger companies like gaming companies, but I can't really complain too much when I'm able to do this and be happy. And it helps having such a supportive community. Okay, this one is inside B. I am so tired right now. Oh, I'd love to do stuff for Blizzard. The issue with a lot of the bigger companies, though, is they have a specific, like, few cosplayers they always go to for their commissions, so it's kind of hard to, like, hey, sneak in. Unless you've already done something from that, and then they'll kind of work with you with what you've made. So I've done that a little bit, but yeah. I need those inside people that work at Blizzard to hand me out to their, or hand my business cards out to them. And that's another thing of, like, all my platforms I'm really trying to push. I make costumes. Like, I do that. I'm not a cosplay model. So, and that's kind of one thing that's been hard to get past. Okay. Then we need 2 of these. All good, all good. Yeah, pretty much. But most of the people that are doing that overnight, Caspian, they actually had access to it normally way in advance. But I do know from talking with some other ones that it also is, they'll give you like, hey, I need you to make this big, huge costume in a week. And I'm just one person, so I've had to say no on some stuff too. Where other people have a full team.
I can only do so much. So much. I'm just one Tiffa. Okay. That is that one. One more piece that we have to trace out twice. Oh, I'm sorry. We as a team, the Tiffany Gordon cosplay team of Tiffany, Ches, and Fluff, and occasionally Jessie for doing photos. Well, for clicking buttons for me. And then I edit everything. It's been fun with her though, because it's like walk around, I'm just like, stand there, go lower, okay, picture, okay, I move, and yeah. But she's getting better on doing it on her own too. Thank you for the sub, and welcome to the community. Yeah. Alright, here. Tape. And tape. Okay, and this is M, bottom 1. Okay. There was one cosplayer I saw recently that made, I don't know what show it was, but they made little, like the small little go-kart thingies, but they made them like tanks and things. It's pretty cool. Okay. M. Bot. B. We're done. We're done. That's the last one. That's the last one. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. It only took, what, 3 hours to trace all of the foam parts? Or all the pieces on foam? Well, I guess that's not true. We did like 30 minutes of the... It's like 2.5 hours to trace everything. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay. To cut. I didn't like actually cut that at all. It kind of did, but they're not real cutting lines, so it's all good.
Okay, let me put this foam up. Alrighty. Next thing is to heat treat everything. Oh boy. And thanks guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Wow. It says it's only 90 outside today. I'm shocked by that. Oh. Okay. Wrong box. Ew. Oh, we still have the foam circles, but we'll cut that out for later. Yeah, I haven't had anybody cosplay me yet. $90 in the shade. Yeah, true. Okay. Okay. Two heat treats. So I've kind of started doing, before I even cut things now, I heat treat everything. That way my lines are even more crisp and clean, and it just makes everything better. Because after you cut them, when you do the heat treat afterwards, everything does a slight shrink and a slight gummy bear. So this just looks nicer. But, noises. We get to see the magic of the foam as it randomly transforms and crystallizes in front of your eyes. Well, it depends. Are you doing Tiff on stream or are you doing Tiff normal troll? Because when I'm not streaming, I am a troll. I wear like my normal like graphic shirt, and then I'm just in some basic shorts or something, and no makeup, and hair is, well, my hair is pretty much the same. Yeah. You're now listening to 101.10, the sound of heat treating foam as it crystallizes in front of your eyes. Watch and be amused? What's the word? I can't think of the word. I messed it up! Nah. People remembering commands. Yes. It is nice. Amazed. Thank you. That is the word. I would be good at this if I could actually, like, speak correctly. I like that everybody's like, amazed. Spots on that side that didn't like it. Okay, and then the back side, I'm gonna move this just slightly that way.
I miss streaming my game ones, specifically the Paper Mario, and I feel like if I had done Borderlands and I had streamed that, that would have been so much fun doing voiceovers for. Yo. Alright, that one's heat treated, and put it to the side. On to the next ones. Thanks guys for watching, hope you're enjoying today's stream. I've been so tired this whole time. I hope I haven't been too much of a bum for y'all. Like after this, I'm just gonna go and lay down on the ground for a bit and just like be there. Quietness, relax. Heat treating it beforehand, it makes it just, you have nicer cuts, and then you don't have to heat treat it after. If you cut your pieces out, specifically things that need to be really straight all the time, the heat gun's going to round and shrink all the edges more, and so you'll have more sanding and your lines, everything just gets smaller. Tired tip is a funny tip. Okay, sure. I have no words. I have no words. I've been drinking this whole time. Not happy juice, but I've been having lemonade. Every time I walk away, I've been having some. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the crystallization on this one as much, since it's gray. That's all good. I have my Dr. Pepper. I've been having too much sweets though lately. All good. Yeah, I'm still catching up from not feeling well over the weekend and working too much. Con crunches, always, I do too much. I work myself to death, literally, and I make myself sick. I accomplish what I need, but I make myself sick in the end. Gross. Gross. Why would you do Dr. Pepper Zero? That's gross. to death, but you're still here. Or am I? Maybe I'm actually that robot y'all were talking about. Y'all were saying I'm a robot. Or maybe I'm a vampire. I'm pretty white and I sparkle occasionally. Like, this is me with a tan. Ooh, fancy. My summertime tan. It's pretty bad at conventions when the lighting's already bad enough, and then when you get a picture and you're just like even more just glowing, just like, oh. It's bad also when you move and they no longer carry your shade of makeup because you're too white, and so you have to order everything online now. Write it down. Oh, hey, you were gifted a member. Welcome on, Hispanic Break. That was that fifth one. I know. Tiffbot is booping off. Beep boop 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 boop. Alright, last one to heat. This one's a long one. This one's the hardest one to tell for heat treating, so yeah. Don't like to do it on the hottest because you're more likely to kind of burn it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna film too on this one. Yeah, they're not sure if I'm actually like a person or if I'm like, what are they, the ghosts, the floating orbs? It's all because of my German and Czech side. Almost done with this side.
Other side. Y'all are funny. That bot is back! Get him, Mons! Get him! Hey, so far it's only been one this stream. I think last stream we had 3 of them. Done. Done. Okay. Bonjour. Oh, we're done heat treating. Let's see. Report. Cool. Yeah, hot single robots looking for other robots. If interested, please enter beep boop bop beep. Now we can start cutting pieces. Yay! Yay! See? It's all gone. Okay. Cut phone. My hand is like super shaky from doing that. Actually, get out my other roller. This is when we find out if my blade is sharp. Cool.
Yeah, this piece is already heat treated. We're doing all the easy ones right now. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I will work on any of this over the weekend. So we may continue where I left off whenever we finish today's stream. We will see. But since I'm doing a lot of stuff with family and friends and things. And I need to finish still a few tutorials. And I gotta write some stuff for something. You haven't heat treated your piece? Ooh. You can still heat treat your piece after it's done. The only thing is, if you do it after you've glued pieces together, the heat gun will reactivate the contact cement glue and can shift your scenes. But you can still heat treat after. It's fine. I do recommend though heat treating it just because your foam is very porous, and heat treating it will make your foam. Basically, your foam looks like this on the surface, and when you heat treat it, it'll close all of that up, and it makes it a lot smoother of a surface. If you have any fuzzy edges from sanding, it'll kind of bring it back together, and then it just looks a lot better. It's easier for priming afterwards as well. For painting. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, good. You can just do it like that. Then we got a fancy little skirt with all of them together. Oh, I didn't do that one. Yeah. And you have to use a heat gun and not a hairdryer. Different tools. because I forgot to do it. It will probably move on me, so we'll have to see. Oh, worked out good. Okay. Oh, and I missed that one. All those pieces. Okay. They will go in here. And next ones. Let's see. These will be pretty easy. Actually, we're at 5. So I'll save these for next time. Work out a lot better that way. Alrighty guys, well, I'm in the stream there then, since we are at 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's like just getting into cutting. But thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Wearing Cosplay. I'm a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator here on YouTube and would love to have you as part of the community. So subscribe to the channel. It's free. Also, for those that did, thank you. Happy, welcome. We are currently working on a Gundam, and today we've been working on the Buster rifles that are 5 feet long, 2 of them. So it's been a lot. I'm really tired. But our next stream is gonna be on Monday the 15th. We'll be working on this costume again. Not sure if it'll be the gun or wings or whatever, but we'll see when that day comes what I'm working on. Big thank you to Real for the $10, Wizard for gifting 5 members to the community, and Archage for the remember. I really appreciate it, guys. All of y'all will be in the scrolly thing on our next stream, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you for our next stream. Much love, guys. Bye-bye.